Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Tuesday the 13th of July 2021. Another supplementary puzzle. This time it's the LA Times expert level puzzle. No idea what expert means nowadays, but let's have a look anyway. I assume you already know the rules of Sudoku, so let's just get straight on and see what hits us in the face, metaphorically speaking. Okay, so first thing I notice is 7 here, blocks up here, 7's blocking across here, so that's got to be a 7 in that square there. Okay, let's okay, see four blocking up here, 4 blocking up here, and 4 blocking across. So that's a 4 there. I believe this square here is going to be a 4 if I calculate it correctly, because 4 is either in this square or this square. So that's the left-hand column or the right-hand column. Down here, 4 is limited, not allowed here, here, or here, right, because of the existing 4. So 4 will be here. No. Cancel that thought. Cancel that thought, please. I was wrong. Forget that. Let's try something else. One blocking across here, 1 blocking down here. 1 is in here. Okay. Try to ignore these telephone calls I'm getting. What else? Okay, let's just go through the numbers, I think. So, 2's here and here, 2's. Okay, so 2 blocks across here, right? So these 3 squares can't be 2, so 2 will have to appear either here or here, and when it does, it will block along here, and that means 2 will have to appear in this section here. Well, we've got an intersecting 2 here, so 2 clearly goes there. 3's, what's happening on 3's? Okay, we have 3 blocking all the way up here, all the way across here, so that's a 3 there. Fours, 4 down here, 4 down here. Okay. 5's. Oh, we have a solitary 5. It's probably feeling a bit lonely. Has nothing to match up to. 6's are going to give us pair in these 2 squares here. Limited along here. Nothing else much. 7's are down here. And not much else. 8's are in these 2 squares here. Excuse me. And these 2 squares here. And that's about all we can say. 9. Oh, a solitary 9. Okay, well, even though it's about a million degrees in this room, I'm going to have some hot coffee and think about the problem now that we've done some real basic stuff. Okay, what I do see is this one blocking this square here, right? And this one blocking this square here. So we can at least pencil in a pair of 1's in those locations there. What else do I see that looks useful? 2 blocks across here, okay, and 2 blocks up here. So I see a pair of 2's have to be like this. 2 also is limited to these 2 squares because of this 2 blocking down, this 2 blocking across, right? So therefore 2 will be in these 2 squares down here. More coffee. 2 up here, blocks across, and 2 blocks up here, so those have to be 2s there. Down here we have blocking 2, so 2 is here like this. So I think we've got all of the candidates for 2. I don't normally play the game like this, but you know, I have no fixed way of playing it, so let's try it this way. 3 blocking across, 3 blocking across here, that's going to give us 3s in those squares. 3 blocking down here and down here, give us 3s like so. So this 3 blocks here, this 3 sorry blocks here, so 3 has to be a pair here and here, doesn't it? Just wondering if we can say anything else. I think that's all we can say in terms of pairs. 4A, we've got a 4 now. Okay, so 4 blocking across here and 4 blocking across here now. We didn't have that earlier, but we do now. We also have a 4 blocking across here, a block across this row here, and with the intersecting 4 here, that's going to give us a pair of 4s to fill in here, and now of course that will actually give us a 4 in this square, because look, if you look, 4 blocking down here, 4 blocking across this row, 4 blocking here, so that's a 4 there. That will also give us a 4 in this square. Check again, 4 blocking down, 4 blocking up, 4 blocking across, so 4 goes here. Now we have a pair of 4s in these 2 squares. Did you notice? 4 blocking across here, 4 blocking this row. And since we have, okay, so that's it, 4, 4. Okay. Right, let's move on and try, oh no, 5. We've got nothing to see, except that we know it's limited to these 3 squares, and it will also be in this bottom row, but it's not a great deal of help, I will say. 6, let's fill in some pencil marks for 6. So 6 blocking down here, 6 blocking down here. We give a 6 in these 2 squares here. Shall we highlight again? Nothing else of value particularly. 7 we can put as pencil marks here because of 7 blocking down here, 7 blocking down here, so we need 7 in these 2 squares here. 7 blocking across this row here and 7 blocking this square gives us a pair of 7s here and here. That will restrict 7 to this column here in this block, this right one of these 3 squares, but we can't limit it to a pair just yet, so we'll just hold off on that for the moment. Okay. 8s, okay, so we can fill in a couple of pencil marks for 8s now. 8 blocking across here, so 8 is like this. Let's highlight it again, see what else we can see. Okay, so we have 8 blocking this square here, 8 blocking down this central column here, so we can put in pencil marks 8 here, and now we know 8 goes across here, 8 goes down here, and 8 goes across here. That actually allows us to place an 8 in this square, and we can also get a 3 because that's our last number there. Now we know that this 3 means that this square here can't be a 3 because of this, and we have 3 blocking down, so we also have a pair of 3s where we have the pair of 8s. So we have 2 numbers in 2 squares, and that's always a good sign. It means everything else has to be in other places. So for example, this 9 can't be here, it has to be in one of these 2 squares here, and that will block up here. So we have a 9 blocking up here, 9 blocking up here, and that gives a pair of 9s in those 2 squares there. I can do better than that though, because I've just noticed the two missing numbers in this column are 5 and 9, and yet we have a 9 intersecting here, so this can't be 9, the 9's got to be here, and this has to be 5. Now the 9 that we just filled in here will block all the way along here, this row, and there's only one square left in this block here, so 9 goes here, so I can remove that pencil mark and put in the 9 there. So all of that was from getting this 3 and 8 pair here. You see how beautiful Sudoku is sometimes. Right, what else is missing? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 and 7 are the missing numbers in these 3 squares, but I don't think we can do much about them just yet. I can't see anything anyway just yet. So 9, 6 and 7, right? Okay, so let's go back to doing other things. Let me get some more coffee. I'm really enjoying this coffee. Since I'm filling in pencil marks, I'm just gonna complete this row here. I see it can't be an 8. This can't be an 8 because of the 8 here. So 8 goes here, and the missing number along this row now is 5. So I'll just put it in because we've got no blocking 5s anywhere else. This 6 means that 6 is blocked along here, so this has to be a pair here and here. And that's great because that will give us another number. If you consider this 6 and 6, okay, so we have to think sometimes in the terms of shoots. Now, shoot means 3 blocks linked together like this in either a horizontal, a vertical shoot like this, or a horizontal shoot like this. Now, if we have 6 and 6 limited to the middle row and the middle column and the right-hand column, and down here we know that 6 is limited to the middle column or the right-hand column, right? Because it can't go here, because we know that it's got to be a 3 or 8. So in the other block of the shoot, we have to consider only the left-hand column to place the 6. And there is only one free square there, so the 6 has got to go there. Now we can say the 6 blocks along here, 6 blocks along here, 6 blocks down here, so we can fill in a pair of 6 candidates there. This 1 blocks across here. I didn't notice this before, so that will give us a pair of 1 here and here. So now we can fill in the missing numbers here, and that should do something for us. 3 and 9 are the missing numbers here, so I'm just going to put them in. Oops, 3 and 9. 3 and 9 go here, so no other 3s or 9s can exist along here. Not only that, we know that 9 blocks along here, this 9 blocks along here now, and we have 9s blocking down here and up here, so we can place a 9 in this square here. We can also place the 3 now, because this 3 blocks along here, if you remember. Oops, sorry. 3 blocks along here now, 3 blocks down here, so this has got to be a 3. And now we know that. We know this one is an 8 and this is a 3 because we had that exclusive pair, that 3 or 8 there. Okay, clearly now this is a 3 because this 3 blocks across here, 3 blocks across here. We had it already as limited as a pair. I'll get rid of the other candidate that I put in. Okay, shaping up pretty well so far, I think. Quite successful so far, I'd say. What else? So missing here now is 2, 5. So 5 is blocked from this square here, so we'll put in a pair of 5 candidates like that. And the other number missing is 7 in this block. Now 7 blocks this square here, so 7 is here or here, and that means blocks down here, and so 7 has to be this number here. Now we see, look, a single candidate 6. You see its pair here, and we have just 2 empty squares, so we know that this has to be a 6 because we filled it in as a candidate already, and we did not allow it in this square, so it's got to be there, and we can remove that. Now what is the other missing number in this row? In fact, it's a 5, so we can put the 5 in now. Let's pencil mark in the 5, this 5 blocks up here, so that gives us 2 squares where a 5 can go. Alright, we have this 1 blocking up here, so 1 is also a pair in these 2 squares like that, and 1, we have 1 blocking up here, 1 blocking up here, so 1 is a pair in these 2 squares. Not going to give us anything definite, but just put it in for reference. That's the end of my coffee, so now I can get serious. Is this a single? I'm just thinking about something. Oh no, it could be a 1, couldn't it? Oh no, it could also be a 1. Sorry, I'm wrong. I thought it might be a single, but no, it could also be a 1. Right then, where to begin? Let's finish off this block up here. 1, we don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8's the number we don't have. So 8 blocks these squares here, and so 8 has to go here or here, and we have everything else, so we're left with a single 1 here now. And now we've done that. It's got to be a 3 here, so we can get rid of pencil mark 3 here like this. And down here now we know we had a pair of 3 or 9, so clearly that's a 9, and that's our 3. We must be able to get this number because we have 2 pairs here, so that means there's only 1 missing number. So we've got 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This has got to be a 9. Okay, and here we had a pair of 9 candidates, so the 9 goes here. It's gone grey, that means it's the last number, and the missing number here is 6, I believe, so let's put that in. And now 6 blocks across this row and 6 blocks down here, so 6 goes here, 2 goes here. I don't think this is a very strong puzzle today, is it? 2 blocking across here now. This is a 2. This has to be a 7. I don't think this is really much of an expert level puzzle. I can tell already we're not going to have any logic issues at the end because it's too... The way it's laid out is just not going to end up like that. I can feel it just from experience. 7 across here, that's a 7 there. Missing numbers 1, 2, 3. So 5 is a... So let's get rid of pencil mark 7 and put in pencil mark 5 for these 2 squares. Okay, we got a pair of 5's up here and there. No, we can't tell yet. Okay, what else? Let's look up here. So we've got 1 number missing in this column. We can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got a 9, so there's no 8, so this will have to be an 8. Now we can tell this square is a 5, and this square is an 8. Now we know that we don't have a 1 in this column yet, but 1 is verboten here because we have it down here, so that's clearly our 1. Last number to get here is a 2. Let's get rid of candidate 1 here, see what the missing number is. 1, 2, 3, 4, so this is a 5, right? 5 or 6, 5, 6, okay, that looks good. But we can get much further than that because now that we've got this 2, we can see that this can't be a 2 now, so it is in fact a 5, so that's a 6, and this is our 5. 5 or 7, that's a 7. 7 or 2 is a 2 here now. 7 across here, so this is a 1. 7 is down here. I hope this is not too fast for you. It shouldn't be. If it is, just go back and double check. This 2 means that this is not a 2. That's a 2. The last number here now is a 4. We got to get rid of candidate 2 here. Okay. But now we know that we have a 4 in this square. It means that here we have 4 5, so that's now a 5, and that's now a 4. What's missing along here? This is either this has got to be. We haven't got a 1 in this row yet, but we have an interceding 1 here, so that's our 1, and therefore, since I've got a pencil marker as an 8, that must be an 8. Up here now I had 5 or 8, so that's clearly a 5. And since we have 1 or 5, that's the 1. Last digit here is 8 now. Missing numbers, okay, are 5 and 6. So 5, this 5 means that this can't be a 5. This is a 5. The last number is a 6. If I click on it and fill in 6, let's see. Oh yeah, I just realized we can do it in this puzzle. There we go. Thank you. So that's the end of today's expert, they call it expert level, from the Los Angeles Times. I'm not so sure that it was really an expert level, but did I call it the Los Angeles Times before, or did I call it the New York Times? I've forgotten now. I'm going around in circles. I'm doing so many of these puzzles. I'm doing 3 a day. 3 a day sounds like some kind of medicine you should take, doesn't it? Take 3 times a day after meals, or in my case with coffee. So thank you very much for joining me. Subscribe to the channel if you would, please, and come back and visit again anytime, and go back and check some of the old puzzles. I started this channel on the 1st of January this year, and there are quite a few up already. So thank you. Bye bye.